Oh, my sound's not the best. Yeah, 1 second. I'll turn it on.
Yeah, let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Just put the volume up on my side as well. 1 minute, bro. Let me just set my camera up and everything.
Okay.
So I'm using another phone today. So that's why this one's a bit all over the place.
No problem.
Ugh. All right, that should be it. All right.
Is that all right? Can you see me okay?
Yeah, I can see you. You can see me?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Oh, wicked. This is actually the first time that we're speaking. I reached out to you today. I reached out to you today on Instagram because I've seen your page as well. I follow you on my personal page. So you're one of the people that I've been watching and seeing what you're doing. But actually, first, before we start, introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself, what you're doing, and about the organization as well that you run.
Okay, yeah. So my name's Michael Forbes. I run an organization, or mentor an organization called Michael's Mentors, based in the Birmingham area. And we cover areas such as the West Midlands, East Midlands, London. And the sole aim of the organisation is to work with pupils at risk of exclusion from school.
Okay.
So it's all about early intervention, getting in there early, working with them from primary. So I work with youngsters as young as, from like year 3 all the way up to like year 11, and some college as well, some college students as well. And I'm also looking to work with some football clubs and athletes as well.
Okay.
So really expanding, really trying to, offer our services to anybody and everybody who will listen.
That's wicked. How did you get into it? What made you start this?
Boy, most of my life has been like a sales background.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Okay.
that. I've worked in sales, business development, all those kind of things. And, growing up, obviously, with a lot of people as well, it wasn't easy. The struggle, racism, bullying, domestic violence, you name it, we've been through it. And seeing a lot of friends, growing up through the years, seeing friends end up in prison, how the streets go, prison, and just falling to the wayside and just falling down wrong channels and paths and all the rest of it. And I kind of left school with nothing, no GCSEs, kind of thought I was going to be some superstar footballer. That never worked out.
As we all do, we all have that dream.
Yeah. I felt I had it, bro. I had it, and just ended up working in sales, business development, and I just kind of, do you know what? It's just mundane. It's just the same old. I'm just a number. I'm not a person.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I'm going in there every day, grafting. I'm selling a product that I don't really care too much about.
Yeah.
I've got no love for this, and I've got no love for the people here either. Like it's just a painful process.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people will see a lot of synergy with that, with me. Working, grinding 9 to 5 every day, which we have to do to get our bread, of course. But I just felt like I've got a lot to offer.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make a change and do something that can uplift communities, can educate the youth.
Wicked.
And I've got a story to tell.
Yeah.
And I just kind of packed everything in. Like, little would you know, before this whole organization was set up, I was director of a CIC. So which is, to all watching, is a community interest company.
Yeah.
So no profits of your own. Your profits are given back to the community. And I loved it. Had a mad passion for it, and it just kind of flipped the switch and said, you know what? I got this. I can do something here. Yeah. And that was literally before COVID. So I've been doing this about 10 years.
Yeah.
But before the whole COVID breakdown situation in March, I set up Michael's Mentors.
Okay, wicked.
And so it's just kind of gone from strength to strength to strength. and it's flying. It's literally flying, and I'm just thankful, grateful, and yeah, that's it, bro.
How have you found it? So it sounds like it hasn't really affected you, like the COVID hasn't really affected your business and what you're trying to achieve. How have you gone around the challenges for that?
Yeah, there has been, to be fair. There has been. It's obviously, no matter what you do, it's not easy. And it's been tough because I predominantly work in schools. So yeah, I work in schools and predominantly, and so we had the issue where kids can't go back and all the rest of it. So from September the 7th, I first stepped foot back in schools.
Yeah.
And it's been tricky. And obviously, through the whole of COVID, I've literally been up. My other half, Italia, like, she's fast asleep, and just hear me tapping. It's 5 a.m., 4:30. Yeah. And I've been going hard, been going ham, just to try and see if I can get some contracts for September and start my mentors ball rolling. So
which is needed, though. That's needed.
Trust, bro. It's been a mad challenge, but it all comes down to yourself and putting yourself out there. Even saying about putting myself out there, like, this is the first ever live I've done.
Oh, and wicked. Well done.
yeah, man, you bossed me, bro. So bless you, man. Bless you. So,
of course,
it's like, this is the first, and it's for other guys who want to be mentors or anything like that. Do you know what? Shout about yourself from the rooftops and talk your things, man. Just don't stop and shout yourself. You know what I mean? Just
exactly.
And don't feel like, oh, this is a bit, like, sometimes you feel a bit like, I even just now, you won't even tell I was kind of nervous, but I was thinking, what? So
I didn't realize.
Yeah, but it's my passion, and so it's my passion, it's my life, it's my everything I breathe, man. This is so. But yeah, back to, I apologize, I'm waffling off. But
no, it's good. It's good. I like it when the conversation flows like that.
But yeah, back to the thing you asked me there. The struggle with the whole COVID. Yes, there's been a mad struggle because working in schools, you're having to try and speak to the school business manager, the assistant head teacher, the principal of academies, and you can't get in touch with these people to get yourself through the front door to get in there. And plus, with the major things, is budgets, schools and budgets. They ain't got budgets now because they're having to make staff redundant and all of those things. So it is a challenge, but if you're persistent enough, you will break down the doors and get in there. And that's what I'm doing. Like, and it's 7:15 right about now. I know already from 5 a.m. I know it's going to lick 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. I ain't going to be sleeping. I'm tapping. I'm going in. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm going in.
Yeah. You have to, and I think that's what you can share with the young people as well that you're doing the mentoring for. Like, one of the questions I wanted to ask was, why do you think that mentoring is so important, especially for young people?
Boy, for so many reasons. It's sometimes within the schools, I find that, so I'm in a school, I work, I've got, say, on average, about 30 pupils that I will work with. They are high risk. These are kids that are from bringing in blades, bringing in weeds, the whole shebang. These guys, and some of them are very influenced by things we see and county line. They're into all of it. So, flipping off. What was the question again, bro? I was like, go on. What was the question
I was just saying, why do you think mentoring is so important?
Yes, mentoring. So, within the schools and at home, so in terms of a child's home life, it can be a struggle. Sometimes you don't have the people. Sometimes you've got lots to say, and you can't really be talking to mom too tough about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you talk to mom about everything, but certain things are happening out there on the streets or whatever. You can't. Really your siblings, you're not going to obviously speak to them about those things. I've just noticed one of my mentees has just jumped on one of the comments there at the bottom.
Oh yeah, he's changed my life. It's so important.
Big up yourself, Raheem. Big up yourself.
That's wicked. That's wicked when you get things like that come through.
Love you, bro.
Along with mine. See, look, you're getting people come through. I don't know why you weren't confident.
Ah, bro. Now I am fully confident. Reach out my page, bro. You'll see me on catchphrase. Like, yeah, I'm about, bro. But no, it's sometimes there's at home. Obviously, as I was mentioned, you can't speak to everybody about your certain situations. But at school, also, they're your teachers. Yeah. I know you always had that teacher you can express and talk to and all the rest of it, but there's still a fine line. You can't really talk too much about. I can't tell about what's going on at home. Too tough, and I can't tell about what's going on the streets or roads or whatever. Yeah, but I'm just that kind of intermediary, that in the middle guy where you can express and talk about things that are going to go no further. They're confidential. Yeah, it's confidential, and it's just someone who puts an arm around you, somebody who you can talk to. It's a big brother or a big sister, and it's just massively important because there's so many things are happening out there, and these kids ain't got no one to talk to about what's happening.
Yeah. And then they might make the wrong decisions as well because they don't have anyone to talk to.
Most definitely, and also your home life, school life. Then who you left with? You left with your social circle. Yeah. Sometimes the peer pressures of your social circle. Sorry about that. The pressures of your social circles. As growing up, I was influenced by that. Things that I didn't even want to do. I just, you know what? The man them are saying, yeah, let's get on it, let's do this. Like, you know what I mean? That's just do it.
And it happens like that.
Yeah, and one of those decisions will change your life, and it will. You're in a hole you won't be able to get out of, either prison, dead, or whatever it may be. Serious things. So the more people that a child can express themselves to, the better. And the more mentors around, it can only be positive. It can only be positive. It can only be positive. And if you've been through a journey, which many of us have, you've had a journey, you've gone through things. Being a mentor is one of the greatest things you can ever do because it's so rewarding. Yeah, and I leave. It's not physically draining, but mentally, I leave the schools after a day, and I'm ready to drop. But I know, you know what? This is mad. Like, this is beautiful. Like what I'm doing, and I can't wait to go back again. You know what I mean? I'll go back. I can't wait to go back again and see. What's Adrian saying? What's little Kieran saying? Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful. So yeah. Love,
I love that, and your passion is very evident as well, which is what I think they need the most. And I think we'll finish on this as well. 'Cause I'm gonna bring someone else in afterwards.
Yes, indeed.
But one of the things that I can see in the comments is, what are the qualities do you think that a mentor needs to have?
Okay, the qualities I think a mentor would need to have is compassion, empathy, that willing to, being just, as people say, you're given, one mouth, two ears for a reason.
Yeah.
You got to be a listener. Definitely. You got to be a listener, and you've also got to be a person that's what we do as human beings. Sometimes we come with problems all the time, but we don't come with no solutions.
Yes.
You've got to sometimes come with a solution. Well, you've got to come with solutions. And sometimes it's just common sense, but treating every person that you're mentoring as a brand new, fresh individual. Whatever's happened with somebody else, cut, gone, right. All you 100% focus on this one. Cut, 100%. Gone. But being a listener is a massive, massive quality, and being confident. Because your confidence, they can sense your confidence, which will then inspire them and drive them and give them their, you know what? Yeah, my chest's out today. I feel, you know what I mean? I feel that guy.
Yeah.
And you can instill that. If you're an influential person, you can instill that into another person.
Exactly.
It's like football manager, put his arm around you.
Yeah.
You know what? You're the guy.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to be.
And the thing is that the issue at the moment is sometimes, and I know someone put this in the comments as well, about the school system is not designed for our community. And sometimes, because of the way the school system is designed, unfortunately, it does bring our young boys and girls down. So having a mentor that puts their arm around them and brings them back up
Yes.
to the level is very important.
It's needed. It's needed. And I've just noticed somebody saying, Dan, do you need a qualification to be a mentor? Not at all. No, I left. If I could show you my grades right now, which I've got saved in my favorites on my phone, zilch, nothing. Yeah. You don't need anything but a good heart.
Yeah.
A clean, good heart. That's all you need, man. And you can create your own business. I'm speaking with people and doing bits in the background with people I would never even imagine.
Yeah.
And I know, well, my aim essentially is for Michael's Mentors, and Michael's Mentor to be in every school in the UK.
Wicked.
And I ain't got nothing. So, you know what?
Yeah.
Don't let nothing stop you, man. Go ahead, go through.
And that's it. Thing. And that's it. And I'm sure the 100 Black Men of London will be working with you, doing another live with you. It'll be good because unfortunately we've had to cut it short because we're trying to get other people on as well.
I hear that, man.
I'm sure that we'll be collaborating and doing some more in the future.
100%.
And then if there's time at the end, I'll bring you back on as well so we can talk a bit more.
Yeah, man, bring me back through, and thank you, 100 Black Men, for bringing me through. And also go follow my page, Michael's Mentors.
Yeah.
Twitter, Insta, and my website, michaelsmentors.co.uk. Big love.
Wicked.
Love.
And we'll be saving this IGTV on our page anyway.
Amazing.
So then we can tag you in it as well so people can know where to find you.
Please do. And thank you for the amazing comments I see coming through as well. God bless you all, man. Enough love. Michael's
See you
Mentors.
later, bro.
Yeah, man. In a bit.